she's so fine. Hell of a hell of a blows my mind. Hell of a hell of a.
What's good, guys? This story came out yesterday morning, March the 25th, 2021. And thanks again to Marie722 for sending this to me. Sesame Street introduces 2 new black Muppets to teach about race. That is a picture of the Muppets, and I will play the video shortly. Sesame Street has often introduced new Muppets to teach children about topics like autism, HIV, and homelessness. Now the show's 2 newest characters, 5-year-old Wes and his father Elijah, will offer a lesson on race, Sesame Workshop, the nonprofit behind the iconic children's show, announced this week. The show launched several new ABCs of racial literacy resources to teach parents and children about race and racism. In one video, Elmo wants to know why his friend Wes's skin is brown. Wes's dad, Elijah, explains melanin. Quote, "The color of our skin is important to who we are, but we should all know that it's okay that we all look different in so many ways," end quote, Elijah says. Quote, "Things on the outside like our skin color, our hair texture, our noses, our mouths and eyes make us who we are. Many people call this race," Elijah continues. "But even though we look different, we're all part of the human race," end quote. The characters also sang a song called Giant, which is a celebration of pride, self-esteem, cultural diversity, and big dreams for children's future, Sesame Workshop says. This is just one new learning resource that is part of Sesame Workshop's Coming Together initiative, which is the nonprofit's commitment to racial justice. In another video, a character named Rosita experiences a racial incident in the grocery store. Rosita's mom and her friend Sophia help her cope and celebrate speaking Spanish. Sesame Street has several other Muppets that reflect people of color, including Tamir and Gabriel, who are part of the Power of We Club to celebrate their different identities and learn to become upstanders for racial justice. Other video resources include real families talking about their experiences, as well as talking points and conversation starters about race for families to use. The ABCs of racial literacy resources are meant to develop children's understanding, curiosity, resilience, and empathy, and to prepare for the task of building a better world by standing up, standing tall, and standing together, Sesame Workshop say. The Coming Together initiative is rooted in extensive research and consultation with experts to develop a groundbreaking racial justice educational framework and curriculum for young children, according to a press release. Sesame Street, which is known for its science-based whole child model, will create new content, including its future seasons that incorporates racial justice curriculum. Let's get to the video.
Sesame Street is introducing 2 new black Muppets as part of its initiative to tackle racism.
Things on the outside, like our skin color, our hair texture, our noses, our mouths and eyes, make us who we are. Many people call this race. But even though we look different, we're all part of the human race.
Isn't it cool, Elmo? 5-year-old Wes and his father Elijah sat down with Elmo to talk about race and what it means. The video is part of a digital content series called the ABCs of Racial Literacy. Sesame Street says it wanted to be bold and explicit when confronting racism. The organization says it hopes to open up conversations and teach children about how racism impacts people.
I was raised on Sesame Street, so I have to give Sesame Street a lot of credit. We had Sesame Street, we had Electric Company. I mean, we had all kinds of cool stuff when I was growing up. So, Sesame Street is where you learned a lot of stuff. There wasn't a whole lot except cartoons on Saturdays to really watch, and that was just one of the things that taught me a lot about different things. So, I love Sesame Street and Electric Company. So I'm really happy that they're taking initiative to do something different. I'm going to end the video on that note, but I definitely wanted to bring this story to the channel. Thanks for watching, guys.